expect him to play, because not only is he the best Heroes players in ones for a long time last year, they also won BCX and mid-season for it, but Kyna instead finding a lot of success on some different legend picks of recent. As we see the cannon on the Amethyst, 9 strength as well.
As we get started neutral, I just want to point out something very interesting here. There's not a single companion on the map right now.
True.
Which I find very interesting. Not a single companion on the map right now. But Lores is on the map, and he's whiffing on that Sair, catching Ian on the pogo. Ian dancing around, nice side light. Could not finish up with the Sair on Kyna, though. Kyna caught him as he landed. Big damage. Can he get up for the Sair? No, he whiffed, and Ian punishes, sends his teammate over. Lores might be in trouble. Can he get over there? They did get the confirmation, and that is going to send him out of here off his first stock.
Big damage swing there for the blue team, and Laura's losing the stock as well. Makes it the blue team both have the stock lead, but Kyna on the cannon has been, I think, the most surprising thing in this bracket so far. He's obviously played Amethyst in 1v1s before, but to see the return here in 2025 has been quite interesting, as the cannon has been the main weapon of choice for Kyna.
It has been a very interesting pick. I'm loving seeing the Amethyst. And, you know, every time we see this legend, you know, it has a lot of damage output. A lot of people pick it for the axe, but I love seeing Kyna play it fresh, see a lot of cannon come off of it. MAK there getting behind him. Could not make anything shake off of it, though. Ian whiffing on the nair. Ooh, and Kyna right there in his face, but a great interruption from MAK to save his teammate. D-Light
into side air, KOs Lores there very, very early, all things considered, as Kyna left in the 2v1, tries to fight back there with the cannon. The Enlight comes out on the axe. The nair does send Kyna high, as he's able to land back down with that down air. We see Lores on the stage looking for that big haymaker. We see an interruption there to save his teammate from losing that stock.
What was Kyna waiting on?
I'm not sure.
MAK was just sitting there beating up his teammate, and Kyna's like, I'm just going to watch from up here. That's fine.
The double down on Lores. Do you make it back there? Oh, it's so bad, but some team damage. Makes sure the red team come back on top, but both of them lose their stock. The game is over. Ian and MAK, that's such a big deal for them. The momentum you need versus the back-to-back mid-season champions, the world champions in twos, which should be the best team in the world right now.
I can't with South America today. I literally cannot take this. Can y'all chill out just a little bit, please?
No chill.
Us old guys cannot handle this.
Only game 5, it looks like. We're only getting game 5. I feel like this is going the distance for sure.
Any other way. This is such an amazing tournament. Great sets today so far. We took a look at those replays. We're going to lock it back in for game number 2. MAK and Ian, are they going to extend it out? Or are we going to see something from Lores and Kyna?
Go right back into this next game. The world champions with a lot of pressure, of course, after they just won the most recent LAN at mid-season. Want to show out here in their home region, but right now it's been tough as the blue team are doing so much here. The T-Sig into the Enlight again, the back-to-back there.
Oh, if he would have had a recovery or something there in the tank, bro, that would have been a nasty way to start game number 2. Unfortunately, we can look at what coulda, woulda, shoulda. Okay, Lorenzo, that's very bad for him.
Oh my goodness,
Kyna's in trouble. Oh, Lores saves him. Oh my goodness, but he loses his stock for it, and Kyna falls as well. Ian and MAK carving out another lead here in game number 2.
If you told me that somebody would have a potential to 3-0, I would not think it's this team, but they are showing out right now versus the world champions, versus your mid-season champions. The downer comes out there from Kyna as Lores gets a D-Light as well. The side light into the downer, doesn't get the pogo, but the recovery will connect, as Lores right now is trying to assist Kyna from getting hit into the corner repeatedly by the Kyle. Lores confirms that stock though, and now Ian having to play very loose on this soft platform. Side light into the nair, gets a recovery onto Kyna. Kyna in a really bad spot, very compromised. Ian forfeiting the stock though, as he gets a little bit too big there. Off stage, we see a flip attempt there from Lores with a GC downlight into recovery. Instead, MAK gets the better of the situation, unarmed, and the blue team continue to hold on to their damage lead here, but no more stock leads.
Yeah, Ian just needed a quick reminder that you actually got to touch the side of the stage sometimes. He's out there just trying to think he could fly. Oh, nice interruption. Ian got a hold of Kyna on that, saving MAK. MAK gonna catch him. Nice, not enough force though to go ahead and confirm the stock on Kyna. He's hunting him down. He's gonna swap over to Ian. Ian can be allowed to come right back up on stage. He whiffs the Sair. Kyna whiffs the side light, and he paid for it.
Kyna getting sent for so far. Said Lores trying to clear some space out for his teammate, but all he meets is a side air into the down stick, and Kyna holding onto the stock very narrowly there with that downlight, almost Kang. The Enlight sends MAK off stage though. Another side air, but a weapon tossed to save his own teammate, as the blue team now try to get some extra credit damage here. Kyna still on a second stock though, happy to hold on to it. The Enlight from his own teammate disarms him though.
Bro. 240 damage,
no.
262 before they confirm the knockout. Great way of tanking the stock. MAK on his final. Everybody on their final stock, 81 damage against Lores.
It's not over yet for the world champions here, as they have a big chance to come back in this game after a very explosive game number 1 and start of this game 2 with the blue team. D-Light into N-Light onto Kyna. Kyna playing with fire off stage, trying to continuously hit the buttons. The Nairs come out there. Lora's getting a 1v1 onto MAK, leads to Ian having to dip underneath to try to give his teammates some support, but Loras is getting unlocked on the spear, but as I say that, the recovery sends him away. Sidelight into the N-Light onto Kyna. The blue team members shuffling, positioning. The down air sends Ian off stage. Kyna looking to confirm with another down air. He touches the wall very barely though. Both blue team members in a bad spot. GC downlight into ground pound, sends up a 2v1, but it now comes down to 1v1 Loras. Ian with no weapon, dash up N-Light, he sends Loras off stage. Loras having to recover, he recovers high into Ian, and Ian clutches versus the 1v1 mid-season champion. Insane. That's just to go 2-0 in the set, by the way. That's not game 5. That's not a way to win the set. That's the thin margins that come with this region. They come down to a 1v1 format there at that last stock, and he's able to confirm it there. So smart, forcing Loras to recover high, dips underneath the bow recovery, and recovers right there as we see Kyna picking up his new main here with a Devil Jin hover.
593 damage coming off of that Taros from Ian. 54% playage on the axe, 376 damage off of it. Absolute monster in game number 2. Ian and MAK poised right now to confirm an amazing upset. I don't even know how to express it into words right now. Kyna and Loras need to get something figured out right now against this blue team.
Absolutely. I mean, this is crazy, you know. This is the mid-season champions, the world champions in twos, what should be the best 2 team right now, as MAK shows that he's able to do it over Loras there as he wins that edge guard sequence. Ian goes low with that recovery. Kyna unable to save his own teammate who's stuck on these gauntlets right now on the Devil Jin pick. We saw him sport in the 1v1 Summers bracket as well. It confirmed his Royale placement, but can he confirm this game into game number 4? It's not looking likely. The blue team are an unstoppable force right now. The Sider comes out sending Ian up high. Loras looking for that recovery, try to flip it there is MAK. Ian trying to find that KO onto Kyna, but Loras in the 1v1 off stage. Is he able to find it? Yes, he is. The GC Ensig is able to close it out. No, it doesn't KO. I thought it KO'd, but he holds on and he actually KOs. Kyna, no. Small Fortune of Lions for you. The ceiling is so high.
Man, I really need Kyna to show me why we swapped over to this Devil Jin. I thought it was looking really nice for him on the Amethyst. Okay, Loras with recovery, couldn't quite get a Kyna there to interrupt it, and now they're going to go 2v1 against MAK. Kyna takes it way low. He's going to be there in position, missed the Nair. Loras going to juggle him up with the Nair into recovery.
The N-Light comes out as well as MAK trying to give himself some space with that N-Light, or sorry, the Nair and the downstick comes out, a 2v1 combo. D-Light into Sider. Ian getting a double KO on the Taros, and the mid-season 1v1 champion and 2v2 champion is on potentially their last stock here at the summer 2v2 bracket. This is coming down to the wire. The margins are as thin as they can be. Kyna getting hit with such a big team combo there. The damage slowly building up once again as the blue team look to hopefully snowball this momentum. That's a 1v1 for MAK. He wins out as he's able to hit Kyna with a recovery. Ian continues to juggle with an air. D-Light into Sider, sends Loras off stage, and the red team are fighting back in any way they can, but the blue team continue to get the reversals. Nice nair there. Almost gets the recovery. That would have KO'd off the top. Very smart.
Okay, there we go. That nice unarmed recovery is going to go ahead and relieve just a little bit of this pressure, getting MAK onto his final stock. Now they're working on Kyna though. Oh, MAK went for the ground pound instead of singling out with the pogo and caught his teammate in the process. Okay, Sidelight's going to whiff Kyna right on top of it, but Ian going to come over and break it up.
Ooh, that was big. We get the nair into the immediate recovery on Loras to confirm that stock onto Ian. Now everyone on the blue team on their last stocks. The Sider sends MAK off stage, but Loras on the last stock himself. The downer sends MAK low. Can you confirm there with that downer? The pogo doesn't connect. Loras hardly ever misses those.
You can see the desperation in Kyna's movement right now. He is trying to make everything happen
the 2v1.
all at once. Oh no, MAK. We saw Kyna lose a stock. MAK got sent out there. He's at 192 damage on that last stock. Anything is going to knock him out, even with that Kaya defense.
No, the down air, the weapons off Loras. How does he make it back? He holds on to his stock. And the blue team with a 2v1 now. Kyna on the Devil Jin pick. You are able to find a stray hit onto MAK. You can find a way to set up a 1v1, but it's going to be tough. Sidelight into downlight. Kyna getting juggled there. Now stuck between two really bad spots. He's able to fight back though. Waits, gets the recovery. It doesn't KO. Ian trying to get a follow-up off of the nair from MAK. Kyna now, both of them in that KO range, avoids the downswing, gets a downswing of himself. D-Light into recovery. It doesn't KO though, and it comes down to the 1v1 MAK in a similar spot to what we saw in game number 2. It comes down to the 1v1 format. MAK with the spear online, picks up a bow. Kyna without a weapon. D-Light into the haymaker and the GC Ensig, and Kyna clutches and forces game number 4. I am losing my voice with these clutches, but the red team's able to do it. Kyna the heart's pumping on the podium there with the heart balloon, and I'm feeling it too, man. That was incredibly close.
Oh, absolutely. Absolute nail biter. Lores and Kyna showing that champion energy that we all know they have to clutch down, draw a line in the sand, and say no. Here is our rally. Here is our comeback. One game done. They need 2 more to make it happen.
This is going to be tough, and I didn't really believe, if I was being honest, with the Devil Jin pick, but we go into game number 4 with a newfound purpose.
3, 2.
And yeah, we're going to see who's able to take it here. If MAK and Ian are going to come up with the upset of the bracket, or if the blue team are going to fizzle out here.
I mean, it really makes me nervous for blue team. The red team is able to get it done. That means they're adapting. And when Lores and Kyna are adapting against you, you are in trouble. Oh, that's
my
so
goodness. What is going on? We can't even see it. They're bubble fighting right now.
Their bubble fighting is crazy. Okay, we see the little 2v1 pass back and forth here between blue team. Kyna coming back up with the save. Oh, wait. That knocked Lores with the weapon throw. MAK, can he find his way back on the stage? With the dare, he's done. And the rally has started, BJ. Here goes red team.
They're both up a stock apiece as well. The downlight there as Kyna is able to follow up with a double bow as well. And this is a new form of Lores and Kyna we have not seen before. The double bow is playing absolutely perfectly. Kyna is able to follow up exactly. Look at the movement from the red team. They're able to swarm on top of each other. The blue team have yet to find any sort of hit. Finally, a D-Light into Cider to hit Kyna, but Lores right back into the action with a Cider to give his teammates some help. And Ian with a GC downstick, a bit of desperation, catches his own teammate in the process. And the red team, man, this is looking so difficult to stop them. Kyna with the breakdance to close out that stock.
I'm going to keep it absolutely 100 right now, PJ. It is crumbling under their feet right now. Lores and Kyna have adapted. They have made the adjustment, and they are locked in. MAK and Ian are in huge trouble.
D-Light into Sidelight, and somehow Kyna getting a recovery there as well. Lores dipping quite low, but even though it's a double KO for the side of MAK, they are still both on their second stock. MAK on his last stock here.
Wait.
Ground pound there, but Kyna flips it. MAK having to recover low. Ian there, right there to assist his teammate though with the Nair to both hit his opponent as well as his teammate upwards. The Nair sends Kyna high as well, as Kyna's been playing with fire off stage.
Okay, here we go. Red team definitely set up in their chair a little bit, and there we go, the double knockout. And I'm telling you right now, we're going to game 5, PJ.
It's impossible. This is an impossible comeback.
They have made the adjustment. We see the 2v1 unfold on Ian right now as he's trying desperately to convert this from 1 stock to 4. The sweat beads out, Kyna caught him.
Nice Nair there, and now it's basically all but a formality as Ian is fighting his best way into this game, but it's not going to be possible as Kyna gets the ground pound, and we are going to game 5. Your world champions, your back-to-back mid-season champions will not be stopped in game number 4. We go to game 5, and the blue team need to do something right now. They need to find some sort of momentum here because the red team are completely steamrolling them.
I'll tell you exactly what they need to do. Very funny stat. Both members of blue team did 247 damage. Exactly. Another funny stat, that is not enough to win a 2v2 game.
Definitely not.
Not enough at all. Only less than 500 damage coming out from both of them. No, I'm telling you, it's literally over. It's literally over.
You have to do something here, and it might not be a legend swap. Obviously, this is the best pick you're going to be getting, but I mean, I want to highlight like when it came down to like their second stocks versus the double bow, Lores and Kyna, I've never seen 2 players more in sync with each other.
Yes.
The way they were dash jumping around each other, following up on each hit, Kyna, you know, dipping into the defensive role, able to follow up off of Lores. Lores playing point on the bow. I've never seen a double bow work out that well. We're going to see the blue team here try to do their best to stop the motion, but it's going to be really tough to do so here because the red team have so much of it going into this game number 5.
There's so much riding on this. Ian and MAK had such a lead carved out. They were playing perfectly, spectacularly, and Kyna and Lores digging in to that championship energy that they have, and they have pulled this back. It comes down to this game, and we're seeing Kyna and Lores continue to steamroll this set. Ian's stock is gone. MAK, don't go down there. It's dangerous, brother.
It is looking real tough now as MAK is very much so in the deep red. The downer does disarm him, and Ian trying to fight back for his own teammate, giving his teammate some time to get back to the stage, cycle over to another spear here. But you get hit by that Nair. It doesn't KO off the top quite yet. The damage bill is looking real great. Another Nair on the bow. The red team with the double bow has been unstoppable right now. The Cider off the wall. The Nair comes out from Lores into an immediate downer, into a down sig. The Archer finds his mark once again. The recovery there from Lores. The ground pound Lores on a absolute clip right now, but his own teammate interrupts the edge guard. But hey, MAK is like, I got you, Lores. Don't even worry about it.
No. Oh, that's unfortunate. And MAK going back down with another one. Lores is going to stop it, but he literally gimped himself. Okay, Lores reached a little too much with that one, but it was only his first stock. Oh, no. Oh, no. What is happening? Kyna, we're having some connection issues, maybe.
Hoping to get back in this game. Okay, he does get back in the game right quick. So it's nothing too crazy. He only loses his first stock in the process with the blue team now. Going to be happy to... Any stock on Kyna is going to be one that you take in stride, looking for the down air there on the end line. We get a nair instead. MAK getting sent off stage, having to burn the dodge early. Kyna in a perfect spot to find a ground pound. He doesn't go for it there. Ian winning the 1v1 on Lores. Kyna unable to get to his teammate's side in time to stop all that big damage build up. The down stick comes out from Kyna. It doesn't connect though. Another nair for MAK. MAK with the juggle state. He almost catches Kyna off the top of the nair, but doesn't find it. A D-sig comes out from Ian as well, and the blue team are rallying right now.
Lores was causing absolute chaos unarmed. He was everywhere all at once. We see the breakdance come out. Gonna go from the stock, and MAK. 2 stocks to 4. It's all but impossible. Kane, he makes something happen there. Lores sweat beating out the pogo. That's gonna help. There we go. 1 out of the way, 3 more to go.
Not only do you have to beat the best team in the 2v1, but eventually you have to play the mid-season champion in a 1v1 as well. As MAK now down 1 stock to 3, and they often say you don't go out with a bang, but with a whimper. And in this spot, you hope for it to go a little bit more cinematically for your team, but it just comes down to the red team now whittling away with the double bow and playing so confidently here. The respect given to MAK, not wanting to go for any crazy plays, but as you keep getting hit by these bow recoveries, it's all just formality now for the red team as they look to confirm something. MAK getting a side air there, but an air into a double nair. Nice DI for MAK to get back to center stage with it, but MAK standing still and taking what is coming, the GC signature, and he walks off as the mid-season back-to-back champions will not be denied. The world champions moving forward in the bracket.
What a roller coaster of emotions. That was a crazy set. I really thought we were going to see the upset. I'm pretty sure Ian and MAK are like 6 PR in this 6 seed in this event. They had it. They literally put the dub in the bag.
Yeah.
And it fell apart. But I promise you, as soon as I saw that game number 3 and they made that adjustment, it